Bigfoot right now, back on the radar at a Tampa Bay park.
He died here in 1978.
So you got Gilbert the Ghost after you.
Gilbert the Ghost, yeah, great name.
Who are you gonna call?
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All you gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else in the leprechaun say yeah?
Is something really out there? 3 more U.S. senators received a classified briefing about UFOs at the Pentagon.
Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff.
Alright, the most scariest, terrifying thing I've seen in my life. Seen in my life. Seen in my life. Seen in my life. Seen in my life.
Welcome to Mysteriousnesses, everybody. It is episode 44. I'm your host, John J. Murray. I'm joined by Mr. Eric Redinger.
Hey.
Thank you for joining me on this lovely afternoon at the end of January.
It's cold outside, man.
It's cold outside, but not in comparison to the rest of the country.
Yeah.
If you've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's like old ladies freezing to death.
Yeah. I mean, they gave them a good warning, you know.
There was a freeze warning. That's true.
Right. Grandma could freeze. They told you.
Do you, I don't know. Do you think that's this is a conspiracy right now? Just weather stuff is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot of people believe that the government controls the weather, and now that a certain orange man has named the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, that's why we didn't get any hurricanes in Florida this year.
Oh right, because of the administrative move.
Yeah, well, also they just didn't turn the weather machine on us.
Right, they forgot to turn it on.
They forgot to turn it on. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I saw lots of videos of people taking where it was a bizarre straight line of clouds across the sky that did look very concerning. I don't know. I mean, usually nature doesn't do that. It has a little bit of, it juts out here and there and all that. But like,
are you talking about chemtrails here? Or are you talking about
it was just like people like, look at the storm coming in. And it was a line of clouds in the sky as far as the eye could see rolling in. But the line was like perfectly straight.
There's things that are perfectly straight in nature, It's a big storm. It looks straight, but it's like really it's probably more curved. It just appears that way. It's like, when you're walking down the road, it seems flat, and then you could be like, well, maybe the whole earth is flat, but really it's just we just don't notice shit because we're small.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, whether or not the government's doing it, they certainly act like, I think they can change the weather. I mean, they make it rain in Dubai or whatever. So like,
that is always the argument, is that they make it rain in Dubai.
It's hard to see the bigger picture as to why you would freeze grandma to death on purpose. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be every conspiracy was like, well, population control, bro. Yeah. And then now they're like, hey, we don't have enough babies. We're fucked.
Right. Exactly. What do you want me to do here?
Yeah. You want me to jizz in people or not? You tell me.
Do I pull out or not? I mean, the thing with the chemtrails, to me, it was always like, okay, if that's what they're doing, like, is that the best way to get us with chemicals? Go up 30,000 feet in the air and hope it lands on people? Like,
yeah. Well, it also doesn't make sense because the people that would be carrying out that conspiracy also have to breathe this air. Like, there's no other air.
All right, guys, I'm going home. Try and beat the clouds, like,
yeah, it's all the same air. So you're fucking yourself if you're doing that. You know, it's really, really bad for people that they put in the air constantly, and it's not a conspiracy. Pollution.
Oh yeah.
Super bad for us.
Right. That's enough. That's enough for people. We don't need to be spraying expensive chemicals into the air.
Remember in 1992 when you were in school and there was like one nerdy ass fucking kid that had an asthma inhaler, and now what is it, 80% of the kids in class have an asthma inhaler, and that's because of pollution.
Yeah.
Mystery solved.
Thanks, Elon. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
That's a good transition.
Have access to the water supply. Put it in the water if we're going to poison us.
That would be more effective, and that's where I think, that's where we're getting chock full of microplastics.
Yeah, we've all got it.
Also, not a conspiracy.
Yeah, that's just straight happening.
This isn't mysteriousnesses, folks. This is facts.
The news
with Eric and John.
Yeah, we're just reading facts, depressing facts with Eric and John. God.
So Elon Musk, you sent me Elon Musk might be an alien. Do you want me to play the clip, or do you just want to talk about it?
Well, yeah, it's not much of a clip, really. He just said, I told people I'm an alien, and
yeah, when people,
and then
for one, he was like, people ask me all the time, are there aliens, Elon? And it's like, number one, I think that's the first lie. I don't think anybody ever asked you that.
Yeah, exactly. Because we know, like, why would they ask him? I mean, there's no evidence of UFOs. Like, I mean, dude, are you looking at your little monitors at all? Like, there's definitely stuff out there. You just choose not. That's, I don't trust
it. One thing about UFOs is that it's like one of the more common sightings. It's like birds, planes, UFOs.
Right. Yeah. I mean, lots of times it is planes or birds, but you know, there's still plenty out there.
You believe in birds, bro?
Right. Also by the government. Tiny little machines, millions of them, super expensive program they're running. That's that's always fun. We should do a show with that. Like, where do we draw the line?
Dumb conspiracies, like ones that you don't believe in. Well, the birds aren't real thing. The whole, like, they can just track us with their phones. They don't need to make fake birds.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's got to be over. And why aren't they just falling out of the sky now that we all have phones?
Yeah. Why would they make?
Oh, I eat chicken all the time. What is that? You know, chicken's a bird.
Chicken's not real. It's just the Matrix. It's like in the Matrix. It's just giving us false senses.
Yeah, I mean, another silly. I mean, I don't know how silly it is, but have you seen the videos of people taking the snow during the winter storm, bringing it inside and taking a lighter to it, and it doesn't melt?
Snow. Well, I don't know how snow works. I mean, I feel like if you just left it on the floor, it would just melt. I don't think you need a lighter to it.
Right. But they claim it only dissolves with water and that, like, you can light it on fire, and it's plastic snow. Again, Jesus, like, how much plastic are you dumping out of the air? That must be super expensive.
Well, we don't know. Some Americans might be already in the FEMA camps. It's just sort of a virtual reality FEMA camp. So it's like they're seeing snow, but it's not really snow. It's more like the Truman Project type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've been in there since the Obama administration, and they just don't know it.
Oh, okay. Well, good for them. Let them live their lives. Their little.
See how easy it is to make up conspiracy theories.
Yeah, it's so easy. Now you'll have Instagram threads out the ass of people just, this guy says that this, and then it's break it on down. I mean, the amount of stuff I come across, I'm like, okay, let's research this for 1 second. Okay, what a fucking idiot.
So Elon Musk, alien or no?
Oh yeah.
You think so?
I think if there's somebody doing, I mean,
he does look weird as fuck.
He looks weird. He looks like he has some sort of suit on his body, like not like a clothes suit, but like a meat suit, you know?
Yeah, he looks like that little guy, or he looks like that guy. He could be that guy in Men in Black where there's the little guy in his chest controlling everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think it is now that you mentioned it. Yeah.
Well, he is an illegal alien. That's more facts.
That's true too. So he actually is an alien.
He is an illegal alien. He did. He came to the U.S. on a tourist visa and then started working. So that's illegal immigration.
Yeah, and he's such a dork that he probably is in there laughing. I mean, like, I told him I was an alien. You know, I came from South Africa. Like, just laughing his ass off, like he got everybody. That bastard. I was telling you before. Like, he just seems like somebody that if an alien took over a body, he can't handle all of the pleasures of being a human. He just eating too much, smoking too much, you know.
Well, that could just be a result of being rich, you know.
That too. You know.
Like, if I was rich, I would fall apart for sure. If I had $1 billion, I would be like, let's do crack. Let's smoke crack right now.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You know,
apparently you can't say that anymore. I got a warning from Meta about. I wasn't even talking about doing drugs. I was saying that me and Matt were saying that we were too old to do drugs.
Oh, anti-drugs.
And then yeah, we got a warning on that. So
really?
Yeah, apparently that's against meta policy now.
Oh God. I just saw. I mean,
that was from May. It wasn't like we just posted this the other day. They were like, "Hey, that thing you said May, that's now against the rules."
Oh, they're retroactively. Oh,
they're retroactively policing the rules.
The ROI show is fucked then because they could just be like, "Can't say any of this shit." Oh man, I just got it when I was waiting to. We were chatting through Facebook Messenger, and it was like, "Hey, just so you know, by February 7th, if you don't confirm you're an adult, then we're going to shut your shit down."
Really?
Yes. It's like, do you want to pay for something? Do you want to do a dollar transaction and prove that you're an adult? Because
that's what it's all coming down to. Is I think Snapchat already did it. Is like all of these services that they've got us addicted to are just going to be paid services.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Well, there's a huge tech bubble right now, and I mean, this is kind of a conspiracy theory. It's kind of mysterious, but there's a huge tech bubble right now, and most of that is the result of artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
and the fact that artificial intelligence is never going to be what they say it is. Not from this, anyway. Not from these chatbots.
Yeah,
these chatbots can't create general artificial intelligence. So
yeah,
I think we're getting to the upper limit of what these little bots can actually do, and what they can actually do is just very basic clerical stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if it's learning on itself, it's like, okay, well, what's it learning from? Like,
it's learning from us, so it's just inevitably going to get stupider.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's learning from us, then what are we worried about? I mean, just one more extra dumbass. I mean,
basically.
Yeah. I'm not.
I do think that Elon Musk is not an alien, though. I do. Well, he's not an alien in the sense that he's like a little creature from outer space that's controlling that meat suit. I believe Elon Musk is a general artificial intelligence. I think he probably is. One of his companies is probably working on this AI that's a real AI, and I think that AI slid into Elon's DMs and convinced him to put a Neuralink in. And then he just got taken over. He got taken over via Neuralink.
Yeah, that could probably happen easier than you think. I mean,
so I think he's gone. Remember a few years ago, like Elon Musk didn't start acting as weird as he's acting now until like what, 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah. At one point, I remember, I was like, I love this guy. He's doing all kinds of amazing shit, smoking weed with Joe Rogan, like all that. But
yeah, he was giving away like Starlinks to like small villages that never had internet before.
Everybody, what a great guy.
He had this cool battery technology that he was like sharing with the world.
And now I look back and it's like, wait, he has a company called the Boring Company where he's just drilling giant tunnels underground. I'm like,
yeah.
Wait, what?
He wants to put a hyperloop underground.
Yeah, right. For the elites.
I just want to be able to ride a train to work.
I know. The fact that we don't have trains down here in Florida drives me freaking nuts. That's why
anytime I'm driving to Orlando.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm like, man, this could have been a train ride. This would have been a great train ride.
They don't even pretend to try and like put those proposals out anymore. Back in the day, every few years, they'd be like, what about if we do the train idea? And then it never passes. But now they don't even give us that much.
Well, that was Rick Scott back in the day. He, because Florida was supposed to get a federal grant for train money, but it was coming from Obama, so he turned it down.
Oh, racist, but whatever.
He turned down free taxpayer money.
Yeah. I mean, it's up for grabs. They want.
I think California already took that grant and then also didn't build a train.
Yeah, wipe their ass with it. Hyperloop, man.
Fucking Hyperloop. So Elon Musk, not a fun guy. Could be an alien. Could be AI. Moving on.
I feel like we just had to get that on the record because when he pulls off his skin on national TV one day, he'll be like, "I told you when that happened." Yeah, looking forward to it.
I apologize if there's some audio feedback. I can hear it in my end, so I'm just hoping it's not on the recording.
Sounds good.
I hope it sounds good on the recording because I can hear myself like I'm like in a phone call in a tunnel or something.
That must be annoying.
Yeah, I hate my voice. Ghost Hunter shares bone-chilling stories of Manhattan's most haunted house. I can probably present to this actually.
Yeah, let's see it.
Let's take a peek. Share screen. Ghost Hunter. Share. Boom.
Epstein's house.
It's we got an ad here for something. Mondays on Fox.
Dang.
We're getting free advertising here. The Merchant's House Museum is so haunted that its staff actually hired its own ghost hunter who spilled most of its bone-chilling secrets to the Post ahead of Halloween. Manhattan's most haunted house at 29 East 4th Street between Bowery and Lafayette belonged over a century ago to Seabury Treadwell. That is a very
great name.
Yeah, Seabury Treadwell. I think we're gonna name a D&D character Seabury Treadwell.
Yeah.
He was a girthy merchant who was there with his wife and 8 children and paranormal investigator Dan Sturgis. He says the family never left, so it's still haunted. Sturgis, who has conducted over 100 investigations at the house, which was built in 1832 and purchased by Treadwell in 1895, says he recorded sounds of footsteps, piano playing, and even deceased residents speaking. We're catching these strange, anomalous voices that aren't heard at the time of the recording, he told the Post. Now, that's always interesting to me, is stuff like that, like it doesn't, like no one hears it at the time, right?
Right, yeah.
It shows up, and no one sees it at the time, but it shows up on a video screen or it shows up on a microphone or both. What do you think about stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched a lot of Zach Bagans and his adventures, you know.
The Ghost Bros.
Yeah. And yeah, that's bizarre. It's like I don't understand if it's too quiet and the equipment is picking it up because it's very sensitive, or
it's a different frequency, maybe
picking up a different frequency that we can't hear. But there's definitely plenty of evidence to hire ghost hunters. I mean, how much are they paying this ghost hunter?
I don't know how much they're paying him, but he seems very qualified.
Yeah, how's it? What do you got to do to be qualified to be a ghost hunter?
You just have to you have to be actively looking for ghosts, and then you are a ghost hunter.
All black. Yeah, I think the big thing is just accepting whatever latches onto you, taking it home, you know, and then living with it for the rest of your life.
I had the old house. You've been to the old house?
Oh yeah,
that was very haunted.
Yeah, dude, I remember that.
That place, like you could just like feel different presences in there.
Yeah,
and we would hear and see stuff all the time. So I think that old house that I lived in was probably it was one of the more haunted places that I've ever been in. Now that I have left, and like looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, there was always like something around.
Like sense of dread is gone. That's weird.
Yeah, like this house is definitely not haunted.
Yeah. I mean, what was it like living there? Because that must be, I mean, I guess you get used to it, but dude.
I got used to it after a while, you know, like weird stuff would constantly happen, or you would hear like those whispers at like down the hall. You could hear somebody walking, or you would be in the bedroom and nobody would be home, and you could see the shadows underneath the door frame. Like there's somebody standing.
Yeah. See, I didn't know you were getting voices. I knew you had like stuff moving and stuff, which is
we had stuff moving. Crazy. We had the cabinet opened up one time, and then I remember watching it. The cabinet just slowly opened, and then a glass just came out. Like it didn't fall and hit the counter below it. It like jumped out like it wanted to hit the floor.
Oh man. Didn't you ever try and get friendly with it? Did you ever try to talk back and try and?
I never engaged with it. I would always try to push it, I would try to like mentally like push it out, or you know, try to make it happen less. I never encouraged it ever.
Yeah, I mean,
because you're living there, you know, like if you're someplace where you could just escape from, then yeah, like try to get a little bit more info. But if you're stuck there, it's like, fuck, I got to live with these things. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone, type of thing.
Yeah. See, in my mind, that's all the more reason to become friendly, you know?
Yeah.
The good side.
I just didn't want to encourage it, because then it's like, oh, then I have a little girl ghost that follows me around the house, you know?
like, can you? I'm trying to shower. Can you leave?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't want ghost kids. I don't want real kids, and I don't want ghost kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Zero.
Ghost kids aren't as messy.
That's true. They don't. You don't have to change their diapers. You don't have to, buy them clothes or send them to school or anything.
Right.
But that also sucks because then you can't send them to school. You don't get a break.
Yeah, that's true. They're always there, man. No job, nothing.
Because they're dead.
Yep.
Damn dead kids. Let's see. He said a girl in Mrs. Treadwell's room asked permission to use a mirror, and she asked Mrs. Treadwell, "Do you think I look pretty?" And we recorded a female voice saying, "Pleasant enough." So they brought a girl in there, and then they were just recording.
The ghost is withholding. Just that's fine. You look fine. Yeah,
You look fine.
Pleasant enough.
A staff member was working late in the offices on the third floor around 10 p.m. And she distinctly heard footsteps of several children running about on the floor above and jumping onto the descending staircase. Yeah, like when you're in a building and then there's kids misbehaving above you, you definitely know. Everybody knows what that sound is. Everybody's been stuck at a hotel where there's like kids jumping on the bed.
Right. Yeah.
It's a specific sound.
Yeah, that's what made you this pop up? Was there something new that happened with this place?
Well, I guess the ghost hunter just moved in there in October, and he started like a full-time residency. Dan Sturgis. So he's just going there and collecting evidence as much as he can.
Yeah. What's crazy is if you wanted to be like, I want to see some evidence of ghosts, it's like there's a million hours of shit that is crazy that like can't be explained on camera.
Pretend that there's no evidence.
Right.
And that's just false.
It's pretty much with everything. I mean, the thing that drives me crazy is how people dismiss just firsthand accounts, just like people's stories, of what happened, where it's like, if you got accused of murder and a witness came up and said, I saw that guy, like, that's evidence that counts just as much as anything. But when it comes to weird stuff, aliens, ghosts, whatever, nah, you're nuts,
Well, I think people just want you to be nuts because they don't want to accept that there's things that are outside of our understanding. Right. It's the same, thing that we did when we were cavemen and we hid by the fire. We're like, we're fine here. There's nothing outside of this fucking perimeter that can hurt us, and that's the only way you can sleep at night.
Yeah. I don't know. It's annoying to me. It's one thing to be skeptical.
I'm certainly skeptical.
Yeah, and I definitely, like, if something pops up, I try and be skeptical. I try and research it, try and pick it apart. But
have you had ghost experiences?
Not really. No. I haven't really had anything with ghosts or anything that I couldn't explain.
I've seen some wild shit. So
yeah.
I did a set one time on Halloween, and it was like a storytelling show, and I just basically I basically took 20 minutes and I just told every single ghost story that I've ever that has personally happened to me.
Yeah.
It took about 20 minutes, and I wish I recorded that set because it went really well.
Yeah. What's like your most insane thing besides whatever we've heard before?
The craziest thing I think that ever happened was, and this was in the old house. I felt like I was just like shocked awake. You ever feel like you're you're having a bad dream and you're kind of just jolted awake.
Yeah.
And I was jolted awake, but I don't remember having a dream or anything. And floating above me was like this ball of like what I can only describe as like ectoplasm. It just looked like kind of like ghost-like.
Whoa.
Kind of like those old like ectoplasm, like black and white shots. It kind of looked like that.
Oh, weird.
So almost like it was made out of smoke, but it was like a ball of that, and it had like tentacles all over it. And almost sort of like a face on there, but it didn't look like a human face. It just looked like a creature.
Huh.
And I screamed, and then my wife screamed, and we quick turned on the lights, and there was nothing there. And then we were like, the dog was like, what the fuck?
Well, your wife saw it.
And yeah, we went back to sleep. And the next morning, I was like, I'm really sorry I scared you. And she was like, you didn't scare me. And I was like, oh,
fucking thing floating over you.
And I was like, and then she explained, or she described the exact same thing that I just described.
What? See,
Yeah.
that's nuts. That's like next level. Yeah.
And I don't even know if it was a ghost. What the fuck even was that?
Right. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just the fact that it happened and you both saw the same shit. Whew.
Yeah.
Scary.
That's wild.
But I mean, it happened and you weren't frozen. You could move. You could, like, how long was it over you before you reacted?
Like a few seconds, maybe.
Yeah,
I wasn't frozen at all. So it wasn't sleep paralysis.
That's so crazy that it woke you up too.
Yeah.
Like, how long was it over top of you before you woke up?
Who knows? I don't have a video camera. You see some of these people that get haunted constantly, they set video cameras up inside the house.
Oh, yeah.
And I never did that because I was actively trying to ignore it.
I mean, have you been back to that house? I mean, I'm just curious.
No, I kind of would knock on the door and ask.
Be like, hey, did I leave a ghost here? I don't know if
I don't take ownership of any of these ghosts.
No, you should not either. But yeah, I do remember that house had a very distinct feeling to it.
I had a psychic medium one time. If you go back on the Mysteriousnesses episode, you can see her interview. Her name is Rain. And she told me stories about all the different ghosts there, like 4 different ghosts.
Oh, shit.
Like telling me who they were.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go back and listen to that one.
Yeah, it's crazy. Moving on, we got one more story. We got to talk about. We have to talk about the. What do we talk about? The Mexican Frogman.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got alien abduction. Do I have the Frogman one up here?
It'll be top. Is it very top of the list?
Let's see. Oh, frog. Oh, that's the Instagram one. Cool. All right.
A couple different angles. One of them has it screaming out.
Can you hear that when I play it?
I don't know. Are you playing something?
You can't hear it. So I can show it, but I can't.
Yeah. Show the visual's good enough.
Visual's good enough. Let me hit refresh.
The sound it makes is exactly what you would think it is.
Yeah, it sounds like a frog. Let me go back over here and present it.
I went trying to look and see if anybody had debunked this as AI, and like it doesn't. All you see when you try and search for it is like question mark AI question mark.
Is it AI? I don't know.
Yeah,
it is. Okay. Is it playing? Yeah,
it's playing. Very convenient subtitles over its face.
It looks so weird.
Yeah. The thing that got me is like I haven't really seen a conception of that, like a drawing of that sort of look to the face with the giant ears and whatnot. Like you see that, and there's that guy weighing in, but like it doesn't have a frog face. It doesn't look like a Ninja Turtle, with the big thing.
It doesn't look like a movie that we've ever seen.
Right. So, whoever did it, if it is AI, it's at least an original mock-up,
It's original art.
Yeah. Original concept idea.
I have a friend who's a special effects artist, and he does some really, really cool shit. He doesn't do AI, he does practical effects, but I mean, the thing that, or the stuff that these artists can come up with is like absolutely phenomenal, but he never really does anything that's like his own original idea. It's mostly like a concept.
Yeah.
Of like a active movie, or he does stuff for Hollywood and different IP and stuff.
Bringing
like
other people's ideas to life, sort of.
Yeah, he was like in the running for the Ninja Turtles design years ago when they rebooted it. When they rebooted the live action one,
Oh yeah.
And then they ended up going basically like full CGI, and they didn't choose his stuff. His stuff was a little bit more adult looking. It was more realistic, like what would actually happen
turtle
if
dicks.
a turtle was mutated with a man, basically.
Oh yeah.
It looked kind of creepy. I think they didn't go with it because they were like, kids aren't gonna like this.
Yeah. We need a little more cartoony than this.
Let's see. So there are some legends behind this.
About the Frogman legend.
We have the Aztecs of central Mexico venerated 4 reptilian/amphibian dwarfs known as Tlacoes, or rain dwarfs. They were subservient to the ancient rain city Tlaloc. Both are described as having reptilian/amphibian-like qualities. A Mexican cryptid encounter in 1965 reported a creature that closely resembled the god. So these are like dwarves, though. This one that we're looking at is like, that's full like man size.
Yeah. I wonder. I mean, did they provide any like drawings or anything from the old legends or the old sightings? I wonder if anything matches up to what they're showing.
They have a picture here, and I don't even. Should I bother showing it? Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. But it kind of looks like what we were just looking at.
Really?
Let's see if I can stop screen and then start screen. Let's see.
I mean, if anything, that might be my Halloween costume this year.
The Frogman?
Yeah.
You kind of look like a Frogman anyway. You see it right now?
Oh, yeah. I was like, just bust these ears out and then.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
You got the same jawline as this thing.
Yeah. I wish it was as shredded as that thing is. 0% body fat.
There's also there's a United States similar cryptid to this. Before we talk about that, what do you think that thing could be? Because it's like there's no such thing as a frogman. We don't have like weird hybrid creatures like that, unless you believe in like magical spells or something like that. Like that's got to be some. Like if that's something, that's from like a different planet, right? That's not from here.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I don't think. I always
believe in. Do you believe in the hollow Earth theory? Because maybe it's from the hollow Earth.
Maybe. I don't know. You know, I actually read a book. What was it called? A book. It was more like a pamphlet. It's called like The Smoky God or something.
It's a leaflet.
It was like 60 pages, which actually, in my opinion, gave it more credence. But it was just the story of this. What was he? You know, it's like from Finland or something. And him and his dad were fishermen. They're like, what if we keep going north? They keep going north, and tells the story of like getting to a point to where they enter into like a beautiful area, and then they're approached by these beings that are 10 feet tall, and they're like, well, we live inside here, and then they have a sun inside the earth where that's where they get all their energy and all that stuff. And man, it's like I ain't never been to the North Pole. I can't say one way or another. And the thing that I think is interesting.
What do they call those guys? The 10 feet tall. Are those the guys that are handsome, or are those the ones that are?
I assume they're handsome.
Okay.
No, they're human looking.
They call those like the. What are they?
Are you thinking Venusians? Like Nordics?
Or the Nordics or Venusians is what they're usually called. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, but the crazy thing that I think about is if you look at the deepest hole that humans have ever dug. It's like 9 miles or something before their drills started going crazy. And it's like, if you look at 9 miles compared to how big the earth is, like, oh shit.
That's barely anything.
Yeah. It's like literally scratching the surface. So I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess we're supposed to listen to what the scientists tell us, but I can't say one way or another. Maybe it's hollow as fuck.
Maybe it's partially hollow. Maybe they get maybe there's creatures that get energy, or plant life that gets energy from, say, like bioluminescent fungus or something.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. Well, the way he was describing it was like, imagine that there's like a hole at the top and then it just kind of bends back around. So like if you go over it, you come back, and then the inside of the earth.
Oh, I guess gravity would work the exact same way if it was
and you're stuck to like the inside.
You're stuck to the inside,
and they have just as much space. And like there's the smoky god thing is supposed to be the sun, this giant ball of energy light that's in the middle of the hollow earth, and that's what.
Well, we know there's a massive amount of like plasma energy that's at the center of the earth. We have tests that have determined that.
Yeah, I mean, man, like I always just say maybe. Like there's nothing would shock me anymore. I don't say one way or another. I'm very careful to not be like, I believe this and you're an idiot if you don't. Like that's dumb. But like maybe.
Well, I don't believe in flat earth because I've like, been up high enough where I could like see the curvature of the earth.
Right. And that's another one that's like the chemtrails. It's like
I see it.
Yeah, if you're making an earth, making it a ball is the most. That's the way to do it to make it make sense. Like that would be the way to do it,
right?
Like a flat part where they can fall off. That doesn't.
Coin. They say it's a coin. Flat earthers say it's a coin that's consistently traveling up, and that's what causes gravity.
Oh, okay.
It's traveling up forever.
Right. That's exactly like that's. So you got to prove that somehow, like where it's like we just go with the ball thing because that would be the easiest thing to do.
Well, yeah, because we have spacemen and they go out into space and they take pictures of it.
Yeah, if you believe that.
If you believe in photographs, if you believe your own eyes.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? NASA does a lot of photoshopping. I know that much, but they have to on some.
I think there's like alien craft and a bunch of stuff, and that's why they're doing the photoshopping.
Right. Yeah. Can't keep that.
Let's see. In Ohio folklore, the Loveland frog, also known as the Loveland Frogman or Loveland lizard. Oh, before I do that, I want to mention you guys that we are sponsored by Clean AF CBD. So go to Clean AF CBD and use the code Something Planet, all caps, for 15% off your order. Or if you click on the link in the show notes, you're going to get 20% off your entire order. So check out Clean AF CBD for all your adult CBD legal cannabis needs. Yeah. So Loveland frog is a legendary humanoid frog described as standing roughly 4 feet tall. This thing that we just saw on the video was way taller than 4 feet. I think it was at least 5.5 feet tall.
It looked like the size of a man.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, though. Also, not a lot of reference points.
True. It was spotted in Loveland, Ohio in 1972. And it gained renewed attention when a Loveland police officer reported to a colleague that he had seen an animal consistent with descriptions of the frogman after a reported sighting in 2016. So this is actually kind of recent. Well, 10 years ago.
Yeah. And when a cop says it, that does make a difference to me.
Yeah, usually cops won't say crazy shit on the record.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's a reputation and a job to uphold. Like you can't have a crazy person, arresting people.
So this is interesting. The officers that spotted it in 2016 called a news station to report that he had shot and killed the same creature weeks after the 1972 incident and had identified it as a large iguana that was missing its tail.
Oh, okay. So he had the body and it was just an iguana?
Well, that's what he's saying. This is years and years later.
Huh. Idiot Midwesterners don't know. As from outer space. No, that's just a reptile.
So the original encounter in 1972, Officer Ray Shockey was driving on Riverside Drive near the Totes Boot Factory and the Little Miami River when an unidentified animal scurried across the road in front of his vehicle. The animal was fully illuminated in his vehicle's headlights, and he described it as 3 to 4 feet long and about 50 to 75 pounds. You're not mistaken an iguana for that.
No. I mean, iguanas are very obvious what they are. Did say it was walking on 2 legs? I guess they can do that.
I could see you mistaking an iguana for like another large lizard.
Right.
That would make sense. A gator or a caiman or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that goes back to the witness thing. It's like, what is the payout for somebody to make this up? What's the benefit for them to
zero?
Right.
Dollar amount? $0.
Anything, any amount of anything. Like, what does it get? Like,
people just think you're an asshole for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly. An idiot, like gullible. I mean, that's interesting though. More than one. It's not like it's the only animal man that they talk about. Like, they talk about a dog man. They've seen dog heads and like.
Why would you just not assume a dog man is just? I would just assume that's a werewolf.
Sure. Yeah.
My mind would not go to dog man.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, that was a werewolf.
Yeah, I think they claim them to be walking on two legs, and
like
it's really,
a man.
Yeah, it's really like a man body with a dog head.
That's what I assume a werewolf is.
An Egyptian. Oh, okay.
Sort
Yeah,
of.
I think werewolf. I think changes from a man to a big wolf, but I guess they do walk around. They still look more like wolves.
Yeah. But I don't
Like
know.
I said, the ancient Egypt, you look at their hieroglyphics. It's like, were they really that creative? Did they really come up with that? What if we draw a man with a dog head? Or were they just drawing what they saw?
It could be. It could. I mean, there could have been. I always try to remind people that in ancient times, prehistoric times, let's say, there was men, but there was more than one kind of men.
Right.
There was Neanderthals. There was Desivonians, or however you say that. There was little hobbit creatures. There was, and those are the ones that we just know lived at the same time as us for sure. We know that from fossil evidence. So who's to say there wasn't a dozen species of different kinds of people that walked around and lived on the earth at the exact same time?
Right. Yeah. I mean, those things will show up on Earth today. Like, you're an alien. You're whatever. Like, you don't belong here. Like, if you see a tiny Homo floresiensis man like coming up trying to steal your kid, bro, what the fuck? That thing needs to get shot.
There's all sorts of little weird gnome sightings and stuff like that.
Yeah, still to this day.
I think it's a good time to stop.
Yeah,
I think we're good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening, because this is also a podcast. We're a video podcast on YouTube and Spotify. Search for Something Planet. Also, check out the ROI podcast. That's Eric's other podcast. That's available on all podcast platforms as well. And remember, you can check out the clips at John J.S. Planet, at Eric Rediger, at Something Planet Podcast, and also TikTok, if TikTok is still a thing by next week. We don't know.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, TikTok has also been sending me. I think I got kicked off, or no, I didn't get kicked off of TikTok. My account got a warning because I posted a video that said that global warming is real.
Real.
Yeah, I said it was real. I didn't say it wasn't real. I said it was real. I said climate change was real.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't even mention the climate anymore. This video will probably get flagged because we're talking about the weather.
Yeah, we're talking about
weather. Do that.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you recommend us to a friend. And we will see you next time. See ya.
It's Bigfoot right now, back on the radar at a Tampa Bay park.
He died here in 1978.
So you got Gilbert the Ghost after you?
Gilbert the Ghost, yeah, great name.
Who are you going to call?
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All you gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else in the leprechaun say yeah?